Controversy, Will the Sports Guru. I'm Slim Jim. This is Making the Cut, Douglasville, Georgia, at In the Cut Barbershop. Here's the topic. Who was the more dominant and more influential player in the league? Quit mouthing while I'm saying it. Was it Jordan or was it Tiger Woods?
Man, I think this is a neck and neck discussion right here. It can really go either way, but I will have to go with MJ. The one and only, I wanna be like Mike. I gotta go with him, man. Everybody, look, this guy changed the sport of basketball worldwide, okay? This guy has been gone from the sport of basketball for 10 years and still brings in $60 million annually off just his shoes alone. This guy has his own line within Nike, okay? He had the sports figure, the icon that he's become. He was pretty much the brand of basketball throughout the 90s and the early 2000s. All the kids, everybody, we grew up idolizing Mike, wanting to be like Mike. Tiger Woods did a lot for golf. He changed. He brought a lot of people to start watching golf that wasn't watching golf before. Worldwide, a lot of people wanted to be like Tiger as well. Jordan already, but Jordan was the innovator. If it wasn't for Jordan, I believe it wouldn't even be no Tiger. Because being able to come into a sport, dominate the way he did, I don't think there hasn't been anybody in basketball yet that has been as good as Michael Jordan. You can make an argument. You can make an argument that Jack Nicklaus was the best golfer of all time. You can make it. He has more championships. Yeah, he has than Tiger Woods. So I think Michael Jordan, man, hands down, is the best, most iconic figure in sports ever. Point blank.
But is he the most influential and dominant? Is the question before I'm over.
Yeah, influential and dominant.
Go ahead, man.
Y'all already know what I'm going with. I'm just messing with y'all. I hope I don't get struck by lightning. I gotta go with Tiger Woods, man. I'm gonna tell you why. I love your points. I would make those same points for Michael Jordan. I would. But you look at Tiger Woods. This guy has 114 wins, pro wins, has 14 or 16, y'all check that out for me, but 14 or 16 majors. Now you gotta remember, to be great in golf, to be a great player, if you win one major and have 5 pro wins and come up in the top 10 maybe 10 times, that's what you call great. But we talk about 114 wins? No. But still, 114 wins and a major is like a Super Bowl. So he has 14. And the thing is, with Tiger, he's going against what? How many people? Maybe over 100 folks?
Yeah, it's crazy.
He's going against the weather. He's going against the field. You gotta go with Tiger Woods. Look what he did with golf, man. It was a time where you couldn't have minorities going to play golf at a golf club. Now we can go in. Look at how. You talk about endorsements, but look how now you have a store maybe every 15 minutes away when you didn't have that much revenue in golf. Now I think it's over like 60 or 70% more viewers than it was before he came in the league. You gotta go with Tiger Woods. I love Jordan, that's my guy. I would fight for that dude. You gotta go with Tiger Woods.
Well, this was very tough, by the way, too. This was real tough. But when it's all said and done, I'm going with Tiger Woods. And this is the reason why. I'm going with Tiger Woods. With all due respect to his airness, okay? Because I mean, he was the one that basically opened the doors for someone like Tiger Woods to go and get a Nike contract and to be able to go have Nike golf equipment. And the Tiger Woods line here, and the Nike, shoes and the East Bay catalog, But when it's all said and done, I got Tiger for this reason. Before we went and found out, before the skeletons fell out of his closet and we found out they had a fetish for Menage a Blanche, the man was winning majors left and right. But look, here's one thing that really put it, swung it to Tiger for me. They're Tiger-proof in the golf courses. Now, I know that with Mike, I mean, he's dominating the league. He's 6 championships, 3 straight back-to-back. I can't go and cut out Mike for none of the stuff he's done. But he didn't change the laws of the game.
Right.
Okay? They had to go and make fairways smaller, make them longer, because this man's skill was so tight. I mean, when it's all said and done, I can't say that Michael Jordan changed any rules. I'm not trying to go and say that Mike wasn't dominant or he wasn't, more influential in the league. 'Cause I mean, I want to be like Mike campaign. Everybody got shoe contracts now. They come out of college, waiting for them when they get into the draft. He pretty much set up the culture for what's going on in the NBA when it's all said and done. But like all the stuff you were saying with, Tiger Woods, making it to where people of color, are more interested in golf. Or, the fact that they've changed these courses because of him. And everybody, there's more equipment out there now. There's more gear. I gotta go with Tiger Woods. And by that much.
He's going through this controversy, and all this has happened with him outside of the sport of golf, and that has affected his game.
Oh, very much so.
Jordan dominated the sport so much that he left it. I mean, the guy went and played baseball. He was bored. But nobody could compare to him. He came back, took his team to the championship. They lost. Came back, won 3 more. I mean, he does it in his sleep.
But you know what? But look, the difference is, with Chicago, with basketball, if Jordan, which he rarely does, but if Jordan has a bad game, then you have Scottie Pippen or you have a Steve Kerr to knock down that shot. But no, because the thing is with Tiger, it's just him. He controls everything he does.
That's because it's 2 different sports. It's an individual sport versus the team sport.
My point. So if it's a team sport, it's been times, I'm the biggest Bull fan out there. So it's been times where Jordan had bad games. But Pippen was able to pick him up.
There's been times that Tiger shot a bad round of golf though.
But my point, it was on Tiger and he lost. So my thing is, with Jordan, he could fail and they can still win.
No, but of that team, I can't really go.
But still, if he fails, they can still win. If Tiger fails, he loses.
No, but when you gonna watch a lot of them Bulls games, though, man, I mean, Mike was the.
That's why I said rarely.
Like 95% of the wins, man.
He made a good point when he was saying that you look at the golf courses how Tiger proofed it. But with Jordan, let's be real. Hold on, let's be real with Jordan. But you know with David Stern, he had them referees say, you know what? Give Jordan that call.
Conspiracy theory.
Give Jordan that call.
Well, that's what all the major superstars. They expect to get calls. Kobe expect to get calls. LeBron expect to get calls.
Tiger can't get those calls. They're doing everything to say
because it's 2 different sports. Look at this though. If there wasn't a Michael Jordan, there wouldn't be no Kobe Bryant. There wouldn't be no LeBron James. These kids grew up idolizing, wanting to be just like him. They wanted to. Kobe took all of Jordan's moves, man. When Tiger's going from the sport of golf for 10, 15 plus years, he's not going to be making $60, $80 million annually. We got people that got killed in the inner city over just his shoes alone, man. People not what? He's not going to be making 80. He's not going to be making the type of money that Jordan's making.
Tiger Woods is not really making the kind of money that
Jordan owns the half owner of the Charlotte Bobcats.
He's making more money than Jordan now, bro.
Jordan's not even in the league.
The Nike golf equipment is because of Tiger Woods. How is it that he's not making?
We talking about the Jordan shoe line.
But look,
we're talking about Nike golf equipment, man. Golf equipment is expensive.
I mean, Jordan shoe line
because of Tiger.
But people, I don't care what you say. People ain't going waking up like, man, I gotta go get that Tiger.
People do know
that's true. That's true. People are going to stop. I gotta go get them new J's. Point blank period. You already know that. I go at my granddad play 18.
But you know what? But when they paying you $3 million just to show up to a tournament, that's in his contract. When he goes to a tournament out in Asia or whatever, he gets $3 million just to show up for the tournament.
But how many kids were watching the sport of basketball before Jordan came into the league?
Were watching?
Exactly.
Asian black folks.
Not just black. Anybody.
Y'all act like black folks weren't playing golf before Tiger.
No,
it ain't about race.
But we really didn't care about golf until we had a dominant figure.
But look at gender though.
But Tiger don't even claim to be black.
What's that?
He don't even claim to be black.
But we we all watch bamboozled and we know 10% means you're black. So we really ain't tripping about that, man.
Forget all that. It's about not even just race, but gender. Look at Michelle Wee. Michelle Wee, all of a sudden now, she rose up. Now you got the little 14-year-old dude that made the PGA tournament, played in the Masters.
Right.
But if it wasn't for Tiger, I promise you, he wouldn't have got that chance.
So let me give you a scenario. There wasn't a Tiger Woods. Would golf still be where it's at today?
No, hell no.
You got all the players in golf and you know what? I'm glad Tiger came along because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have this opportunity.
Now, which sport would have took more of an impact if we wouldn't have had the two individuals we talking about right here?
No. Basketball
Really?
was more of a hit.
Really?
But who made it?
Jordan made basketball what it is today. He made basketball what it is today.
No. You don't have to quote me. This is on video. If Tiger Woods didn't play golf, there was no way that the people's money would have been as high as it is when it's all said and done, when they play in these tournaments. They wouldn't have the endorsement deals that they have as of right now, period. Just because, I mean, Mike
made an endorsement deal. He made an endorsement deal.
It wasn't like in the 80s. It wasn't like in the 80s. We didn't have Magic and Larry Bird doing Converse commercials. There would have been somebody to come along in basketball to go and dominate and to be able to go and get shooters. They wouldn't have done it with Mike. They wouldn't have done it with like exactly. They wouldn't have been. They wouldn't have had the personality and the style of Mike. But somebody would have came, and with the way the marketing is, you know, they would have gone and gave him the status of, you know.
I say this about Mike. To answer your question, who would have took the biggest hit if they didn't play? When you say take the biggest hit, I'm thinking about how the league would have dropped. It would have been basketball. Because basketball.
You just made my point right there.
You know why? The reason why I say
you just made my point right there. He's the most influential sports figure that ever walked God's green earth.
He got a lot of Europeans playing now. But who's made the biggest impact since they've been in?
You just asked Tiger.
Okay, so basically in the end, who we got?
I'm going with Jordan. I mean, this guy has impacted movies, cologne, clothes, wanna be like Mike campaign, Space Jam, shoes, and on top of that, he's the greatest NBA player of all time and will never be none. If it wasn't for Michael Jordan, wouldn't be no King James. All respect to Tiger Woods, gotta go with MJ.
I gotta go with Tiger Woods, man. MJ, my dude. I hate saying this, but I gotta go with Tiger Woods. I'll say this: anytime you look at that incident when he had with his wife, and everybody dropped him, but Nike said we're not dropping Tiger. After all of that, we're not dropping Tiger because we know what he's worth to us and to golf. For them to do that, I gotta go with Tiger Woods.
I'm going with Tiger Woods as well. I mean, with all the respect to his airness, I mean, his rings and his cachet, his championships, you know, everything that he's done pretty much speaks for itself. But Tiger Woods literally changed the face of golf. I mean, from the golf course to the equipment to the amount that people are getting paid, Tiger Woods uplifted a whole sport with his presence. Even while he's losing, he still got that much influence on the game. So I got Tiger Woods. So with that being said, Mr. Controversy, Sports Guru, Slim Jim, Shinnicutt's Barbershop, Douglasville, Georgia.